Hi. So even though I turned out to be lucky enough to have very accepting parents, as someone that comes from a predominantly Catholic family, it shouldn't come as a surprise that every other relative beyond my mom and dad condemn homosexuality, which is why I'm making today's video.
Oh my god! What is that?
Starting with my uncle, who at the age of 20 told my dad that if you saw another pic of me on Instagram with a pride flag, he would angrily beat the out of me. Then we have my aunt, who always makes it her job to post religious quotes on her Facebook page. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the fact that she's related to my uncle shouldn't lead to a good outcome. In today's video, I'm going to give them a call and officially come out to them. But there's a catch. Rather than confessing to them my undeniable attraction to men, I'll call them and deliver to them word-to-word responses crafted by none other than Chat GPT. So let's start with my homophobic uncle. Hey Chat GPT, could you craft a response for when I come out to my homophobic uncle? Dear Uncle, I hope this message finds you well. I want to have an open and honest conversation with you about something that has been a significant part of my life. I understand that this might be unexpected or even difficult to hear, but I believe it's essential for us to be honest with each other. I want you to know that I'm gay, or insert your sexual orientation. This is not a choice I've made lightly, and it's a fundamental part of who I am. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on this, and I want to be true to myself and those I care about. It's taken me a while to gather the courage to share this with you, and I hope you can understand the importance of this moment in my life. I understand you might have your own beliefs and feelings about this, and I respect your right to hold them. However, I hope that over time, we can find a way to bridge any gaps that may exist between us and continue to have a loving and respectful relationship. My hope is that you'll get to know me for who I am and see that my sexual orientation doesn't define my character or the love I have for my family. I'm sharing this with you because I value our relationship, and I believe that honesty is a crucial part of any relationship. I hope that as time goes on, we can have open and respectful conversations about this topic and that you'll come to accept and love me for who I am. Thank you for taking the time to read this message, and I look forward to talking more with you about this when you're ready. Now let's personalize it for the worst case scenario. You know, he threatens to beat the out of me. My homophobic uncle has threatened to beat the out of me in the past if I kept being gay. Could you craft a response for me in case he does say it? Response to threats. I'm very disappointed to hear you making threats again, Uncle. I want to make it clear that I will not tolerate threats or violence directed at me or anyone else. My sexual orientation is a part of who I am, and it's not something I can change. But if you continue to make threats or engage in violent behavior, I will have no choice but to take appropriate steps to protect myself.
I'm ready to pop these firecrackers. Don't pop them on me. What the police say?
I know the police right there.
I value our family and would like to have a peaceful and respectful relationship with you, but that can only happen if we treat each other with respect and kindness. I hope we can find a way to move forward from this conversation without any further threats or hostility.
To freedom!
Up next, we have my overly religious aunt. Could you craft me a response for when I come out to my overly religious aunt? Dear aunt, I hope this message finds you well. There's something important I'd like to share with you, and I appreciate you taking the time to read this. I want you to know that I'm gay.
Homosexuals. Damn homosexuals.
This is a part of who I am, and it's taken me a long time to come to terms with it. I understand that our faith and beliefs may differ on this topic, and I respect your right to hold your convictions. I know that you care about me, and I want you to understand that this was not a choice I made lightly.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on. Now hold on.
I hope that over time we can find a way to continue to love and support each other, even if we don't see eye to eye on every aspect of life. I also want to express that I've faced challenges and struggles related to my identity, and I hope that you can be a source of understanding and compassion for me during this time. My hope is that despite our differences, we can maintain a loving and respectful relationship. Okay, now let's plan out for worst case scenario. Could you craft a response for me if she says that I'm going to hell after I tell her? Response to being told you're going to hell. Thank you for sharing your perspective, aunt. I understand that we may have different beliefs when it comes to matter of faith and sexuality. While I respect your right to hold your beliefs, I also want you to know that being gay is an integral part of who I am, and it's not something I chose or can change. I hope that over time you might come to see that love and acceptance are important values, and that my sexual orientation doesn't diminish the love and care I have for my family and loved ones. I believe that we can coexist with our differing beliefs and still maintain a loving family relationship. It's important. I hope that despite our differences, we can find a way to continue to be a part of each other's lives, and that your love for me as your nephew/niece can transcend any disagreements we may have. If you ever want to talk more about this or have conversations, I'm here to listen and share my perspective. My hope is that we can maintain a connection despite our differing viewpoints. The last step is to translate this into Spanish, since most of my family only speaks Spanish, and then we'll start calling them. And we're back. So I'm not gonna lie, I am starting to feel the anxiety kick in now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But considering the fact that all these people live hundreds of miles away from me, and therefore can't physically do anything to me, we're gonna carry through with this plan. So let's get started. Hola, tío Iván.
Dímelo.
¿Estás bien?
Sí.
Ok, era que te quería decir algo. ¿Me da un segundo?
Dime.
Ok. Quiero que sepas que yo soy gay. Gracias por tomarte el tiempo para escuchar este mensaje, y espero hablar más contigo al respecto cuando estés listo.
No.
¿Sí? ¿Sigo aquí?
Bueno, yo no, ¿cómo te digo? Yo no tengo que discriminarte
Ok.
y voy a seguir siendo tu tío. Yo respeto tus decisiones. Dios le dio al ser humano de libre albedrío.
Ajá.
Y eso nadie te lo puede quitar.
Ok.
Yo sigo siendo tu tío. Si me necesitas, estoy aquí. Ya sabes, aquí estoy. Son decisiones que cada ser humano coge. Yo no soy quien para discriminarte, ¿me entiendes?
Sí.
Soy tu tío. Si necesitas de mí, estoy aquí.
Ok, te entiendo.
¿Sabes? No, ¿cómo te explico? Después de todo, estar tranquilo, sé feliz.
Ok.
En cuando te puedo ayudar, estoy aquí. Ya tú sabes, ¿no?
Ujú, sí, sí.
Siempre voy a estar aquí, o siempre he estado. Ustedes son los que no me han buscado.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Vivimos separados de estados distintos, pero yo siempre estoy en Boston aquí.
Sí, 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 sí.
Aquí estaremos.
Ok, ¿tienes algo más que añadir?
No.
Ok, pues eso
Yo
era todo.
yo soy de poco hablar.
Ok.
Tú sabes, yo soy de poco hablar. Es tu decisión. No soy quien para discriminarte. Soy tu tío. Somos la misma sangre. Y estamos para apoyarte. No se puede hacer más nada. Apoyarte todo el tiempo. Olvídese. Para darte para el cielo. ¿Quieres decirme algo más?
No, eso era todo.
Ah, pues está bien. Cuando tú quieras me llamas.
Ok, está bien. Gracias, tío. Que tengas buen día.
Igual.
Ok, adiós.
Cuídate mucho.
Igual.
Hello.
Hola, tía.
Hola, mi amor, Dios te bendiga. ¿Cómo tú estás, papi?
Estoy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, gracias a Dios. Yo dije, ¿quién me está? ¿Quién es? Ay, Dios mío, si este es el hijo de Elvin. Fue que como tú nunca me has llamado.
Pero mira, te estaba llamando porque había algo que quería decirte y no sabía cómo decírtelo, así que tuve que escribir algo de mi corazón. ¿Está bien si te lo leo?
Sí, mi amor, léelo.
Ok. Quiero que sepas que soy gay. Y espero hablar más contigo al respecto cuando te sientas más cómoda.
De todo corazón, lo que te voy a decir es que no te rechazo. Tú tienes dos primas más que son así. Hay una que es bisexual y la otra es... Pero a ella le gustan las mujeres, a ella no le gustan los hombres. Yo nunca te voy a rechazar, papi.
Ok.
Con tu personalidad, eso es tuyo privado y eso es tuyo, ¿me entiendes?
Sí, te entiendo.
Es verdad que nosotros como cristianos pero nosotros no podemos ni señalarte porque el único que te puede cambiar de opinión, de decisión, de lo que él quiera es Dios. Entonces, conmigo tú nunca vas a tener problemas por eso.
Ay, gracias.
Yo, conmigo no voy a tener rechazo. Y además, aparte de que tú seas eso, en la familia hay personas que son así. Tenemos primos por parte de mami, tenemos primos que son gays. Y no podemos rechazarlo porque como quieras ser un ser humano. Lo que tú hagas con tu vida personal, ese eres tú. Tenemos que respetarte. Es nuestra obligación de respetar a un ser humano, no importando la sexualidad que ellos escojan. Yo no puedo ser hipócrita y decirte, ay, yo no me voy a llevar contigo, que esto, que lo otro. Si yo tengo 2 hijas y aunque no nos hemos conocido así personalmente, te tengo un tremendo amor. ¿Y cuándo viene a visitarme para conocerme en persona?
That's what Chat GPT can do for you when you can't have these heart-to-heart conversations without relying on an AI. If I would have put more energy in, I'm sure I could have made it sound like I was the one that was coming up with these words in real time, but both my uncle and my aunt still took it well. So who knows, maybe that whole business about AI taking over may be true. I obviously wouldn't recommend doing this with your mom or your dad or any family member you live with if you do feel in danger. And if you are in that situation, I'll definitely make sure to link in the description below some resources for you. Yes, know that you're not alone. Go ahead and comment down below your own experiences if you feel comfortable enough to do so. I'm only here to listen and give love. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta figure out if Chat GPT can help me do my taxes for next year.
You got me exclusive. I'm so high up and lucid. You take me to a safe place. We steady on the same pace, yeah. I'm crazy, you like that. Don't back down, no you talk back. Keep it spicy, that's a fact. We on the right track.